How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of our Lorbeck Luxury Cars Friday Drive. On today's episode, another Porsche 2016 981 Cayman GT4 in a manual as well, which I'm really excited about because I haven't been driven a manual in a while, and these things are so impressive. I can't wait for this. One of the things I love about this is the styling, and not just this amazing color. In the sun, this thing pops, and I think it's a really, really cool spec, but also that traditional Porsche styling, which I like from the 981. This is the last year in 2016 of the 981 before they went to 718, and the styling cues are very, very similar. I actually think these look a little bit tougher in comparison to the 718. 718 is a little bit sleeker in my opinion, but I love the look of this, particularly with the blue and then the black details as we come around the car a little bit further. I love the option with the black wheels. It just makes it stand out a little bit more with the red calipers just to pop a little bit of offset. If you were color matching, maybe you'd go with the blue, but I do like the red, to be fair. And then coming further around, you've got this nice little sort of stickers on the side to show it's the GT4, and then round the back, this rear wing, which I think isn't too big, but it's not too small. Sometimes you see these small wings that only come out here, they're kind of not really doing anything, whereas this is doing something, but it's also not obnoxiously big, which I really like. And the black badges on the back, I think, suit the car really well, and the black tip exhaust also. The spec on this thing is really, really cool, and you don't see many blue ones as well, which is something I really, really like. Sitting into the interior now, it could be in any generation of Porsche. As I'm sitting in here, the bucket sports seats are super comfortable, but they lock you in as you're driving. That manual gearbox is something that I'm a huge fan of, and something that's missing from a lot of cars nowadays, and I really like that. You've got the Sport Chrono Pack as well, and only 45,000 Ks. This thing's been well looked after as well, and the interior spec is subtle. It's not too loud. You know, maybe I'd go for a bit of blue tinge on the seat belts, but I'm a huge fan of this thing, and the touch of the Alcantara steering wheel as well. I like the touch and the feel of it as I'm driving, but also just the environment we're in. It's not really too dissimilar to the 718. If you're looking at the difference between the two, these are a great pickup for a great price at the moment. So we've just got on the road, and already, even just driving in a straight line, I'm excited by this car. You can feel the acceleration. I kind of let it just run in first gear for a little bit, and that 3.8 litre six-cylinder engine it's so smooth, you know, it's so linear in the way that it delivers power, and it's such a Porsche thing, right? The way that they deliver the power down is amazing. And the auto blip is something that's impressed me straight off the mark. I can just straight into second gear. I don't have to worry about even first, it sounds good. This thing's got a little bit of an exhaust tone to it as well, which I actually quite like. It just makes pops and bangs a little bit more than the standard. Does it so seamlessly, and you don't have to go too fast. You know, we're kind of cruising, but we just want to get a feel for it, and it's something straight away off the bat that, you know, it's been a while since I've driven one of these cars, particularly the manual, and I normally drive them on track, so being able to get to feel it, what it's like on the road, it's impressed me straight off. Got 283 kilowatts at the wheels and 420 Newton meters of torque, which is more than enough. You don't need any more than that. I mean, whether you're on track or you're even on the road. And I'm loving just using a gear lever and a clutch at the moment. It's just, I haven't driven one in such a long time. So we drove the Land Rover Defender not that long ago, but slightly different in nature and how we might want to drive them as well, right? Coming up to a roundabout now, and I'm just going to throw it into second. We're going to just have a little bit of a play here on the brakes, turning in, and it's just so smooth. You just feel it rotate really nicely, and then pick that throttle up and up to third, and then just nicely cruise into fourth as we get to 60 k's an hour. And the activation of suspension through there is, maybe we're not feeling it totally working at lower speeds, but I can imagine driving something like this at Phillip Island, and that's where it's that fast flowing corners, that big rotations, and some of those hairpins that you've got like turn 4, that's where that's going to come into play, and it means that the car is so much more capable on track as well. And even if you are going through a more spirited drive through the hills, you are going to feel it, and it's going to help you, it's going to assist you to feel a little bit more as the driver, but also you're going to be able to go a little bit faster through those corners if you so please as well. As I was driving, the first thing I did was put it into sport mode, just because it's more fun. But I've just noticed, I took it out of sport mode. I was going to talk about, just how comfortable and easy it is, but as I've taken it out, the auto blip doesn't engage. So the auto blip only engages when you're in sport mode. Now, realistically, are you ever going to run this type of car in any other mode? Probably not. But the one thing I've noticed is actually it would make me run it in sport more often, because even driving smoothly on the road, and we're just cruising back to the dealership now, I'd want that auto blip there, just because the brakes are so good that I haven't got enough feel to be able to heel and toe as I would really want to, whereas that auto blip's just going to help me change gears a little bit smoother. It's just something that I just noticed I thought was quite interesting. And that's it for another episode of our Friday drives. I had so much fun in this car. I've been lucky enough, obviously, to drive them on track, and particularly with that manual gearbox, it is such an engaging car to drive, and that's one of the biggest takeaway for me with these things. It's not just the performance, it's not just the handling, the suspension system, but it's that manual gearbox that does it for me. The PDK, they're amazing. They're super good for an automatic, but I can't get over how good the manual is. Make sure you like and subscribe, follow us on Instagram, follow us on YouTube, and catch you on the next one.